Hey guys, how you guys doing? Will, just in time prepping. How are you this great Monday morning, huh? Hey, remember I've been talking about putting together my wintertime B.O.B., right? Well, today is the day we're going to do it. I'm going to show you the backpack that I use. I'm going to show you what I put in that backpack. It's going to be okay. Hold on, I'll be right back. So, I've talked about this a lot of times. Oh, look, I got my own no selfie shirt on. I've talked about this for a long time, about switching back and forth because in the summertime, you don't need the same things in your bug out bag as you do in the wintertime. It's just a natural fact. I have tried several times to just carry one, but you always end up not having something in there that you need that you missed out on. So I just do it, transfer back and forth between the seasons, and that way I know I'm not missing anything and that I'll have everything in there that I need. So I'm just going to show you real quick like. This is the bag I use right here. This is my wintertime bug out bag, and it is an Ozark Devil, I believe it is. It's a Walmart one, but you know what? I like it because, for one, it has the water bladder in here. So I don't have to have a lot of, bottled water and stuff like that. So that's why I like it, and it works out real well. It's got lots of pockets on it, places for water. It's got a deep pocket here, and it also has another deep pocket right up here. And I like that because you have to separate stuff so you kind of get it in your head, back and forth. Okay, where did I put that, right? But if you have a set place where everything goes, you don't have to sit there and think about it. You just reach in there and grab it. Or that's how I do it anyway. So on here, you'll notice that I have a thing of hand lotion and also a safety whistle in case you need to call for help. But what I like about this one, here, let me get this off of here for a minute. I wasn't going to do this, but this is a pretty handy little whistle. And I'll just not do it. I've only got one hand to do it with. But this comes apart. If you'll see, there's a little O-ring right here. And it comes apart, and inside there, you can stick a little piece of paper with all your ice stuff in there. And that's your in case of emergency. That's what ICE stands for. So you put your ICE information in here, and then something happens to you, somebody comes across you or whatever, they can look in your stuff and they're going to see that this thing comes apart, and they'll be able to get in there, and that way they can identify you. They can, it'll have in there what's medically wrong with me and who to contact, all that good stuff, inside the barrel of my safety whistle. So all this stuff is going to go in there. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to stuff it in there because I'll do that afterwards. Everybody knows that they have a certain way they put their stuff in there. So I'm just going to show you what I have in there. I'm going to start out with this. Everybody needs to make sure they have a first aid kit. Let me get that up there so I can focus the camera. And this is got a lot of stuff in it. I even added a few things in there that just didn't come with. And I just keep it in either one of my bags. I just kind of go back and forth with it. So this is for 1 to 2 people here. And if I could get stuck, probably just going to be me or maybe my significant other, But anyway, I'll be covered right here. Another thing I do is, see this here? This is you guys know what it is. It's a pill caddy. I have health issues, so I have 2 of these. I have one of these in my bug out bag that has all my medications in it for a week. And then I have this one that I keep around the house. So you want to make sure that you have that covered. You get stuck out somewhere, you want to make sure that you have the medications so you can keep on keeping on. Next thing is, these are very lightweight here, so you're not really adding too much weight. But if you were to have to stay overnight somewhere, then you may need one of these or 2. I put 3 of them in there because they're like $1 a piece. So These are things like you put on your, let me get it up there. There we go. Along your sidewalk or something. But you could take these and you could actually set them around your camp or something, you know, so that when the sun goes down, you're not stuck with no light with your pants down, whatever. You know what they say about that, right? So I just stick a few of those in if I have to stay overnight somewhere. I just run the stake in the ground, put it in there. That way I can motivate around, find my lantern and stuff like that, you know, build a fire. Okay, next thing on the list. This here is a safety radio. It's windable. Doesn't take batteries is what that means. You just give it a few winds. And everybody should have one of these. Then you just has that light. Pretty bright light, huh? Then it has that light, a little red light, so you can signal. So, you know, that's good enough. And then it also has this here, which I like about this one, is it has a, I better crank it up some more, it's not working. It's just been sitting in the bag. See if I can get this wound up enough to show you guys. Pretty good, huh? Sorry about the blurriness, you guys. Dang camera. I traded it in and then they sent me another one that did the same damn thing. I'll never buy this phone again. I like it because it has, where is it at? Right here. Right here you'll see it. AM, FM, on, off. It's right there. Then you have a little spot right here for headphones. So it's kind of cool. This one here is made by Energizer. And you can find them all over the place. I got this one here, I believe, at Walmart. Radio. Then you've got your light and everything, so you can find out what's going on if something happens. I keep that in the bag. Both of them. Then this, of course, you guys know I carry, so I have, this is just one, but I have 2 clips in the bag, plus the gun's loaded, so you guys know how that works. You need a change of clothing. Say you're out there and it's raining, or you fall in a pond or a river or something, and you come out and you're going to be cold. So first thing you're going to do, right, you're going to build a fire, and then you're going to want to get out of those wet clothes, right? So put fresh clothes in. I have socks. I have a t-shirt to put on so I can at least stay warm. See? Then I have a pair of sweatpants because they're going to be cold. It's wintertime. And then when my pants dry out that I'm wearing and I have to get redressed, long johns. So that's that. And then we're going right down the line here. So the next thing I have is I always put in a little bit of cordage because you never know when you're going to need a little bit of cordage to build a shelter or whatever, you know. So that's in there. Then I have a little bitty pocket knife, just a little one. I carry one that's sharp. You guys know I carry my Camulus, but this is just in case for the small stuff. Then I put in, I'm going to put both of these up here. I have a little bit of fat wood to make the fire, and if the ferro rod don't work, then I have handy dandy. Speaking of which, I'll just skip right back there. And, whoops, haven't got to that part yet. Then I have my beast, the monster ferro rod. Put a few shavings in here. You guys know about my shavings. And then my stainless steel striker. And I got all this stuff here from Jerry's Workshop and Outdoor Living. So I really thank him for that. So I just put this in my bug out bag. I don't carry this around with me daily, but I will know what's in the bag, so I will have it. Okay, let's go back to this. This is, I want to wrap it just like SOS told me, but I just haven't had time to get around to it. Now, these little things, they come in handy, and a lot of people don't think about it. You know, this isn't really very heavy, but it will get you into a lot of situations. You could actually use it to split wood and stuff like that if you had to. Okay, this little gadget here, it's catching on everything because it's got fishing line on it, but you're gonna set your camp up when you're stuck. If you're gonna be there overnight, you're gonna set up your camp. And when you go to bed at night, you wanna feel secure. You really wanna feel secure. You don't want anybody sneaking up on you or anything like that, right? So you have to have a sentry. If you don't have your dog with you, whatever, you have to have a sentry. So I made this little doodad here. It's a sentry alarm is what I call it. Simply just a window alarm for your house. I transformed it into a security alarm for bugging out. So if somebody sneaks up on you, I'm just going to show you if I can before. There. Now that's going to let you know somebody's around, right? So I just threw that in. I also have this in there. This is a little whatnot kit. And most people carry one of these, but it has a whatnot stuff in it, you know, cotton, file, lighter. There's some fishing line in there, a nail, some safety pins, a lighter. Yeah, a lot of stuff in there. It's a what if tin is what I call it. Good to have that in there. Now, you're gonna get hungry. You're gonna want to have something to eat, right? Well, guess what? I have a portable stove. I don't know if you guys have seen this or seen the review tape I did on it, but these are kind of handy. They just fold up like this. Now, these have little cubes in there to start the fire, but you don't have to use those if you don't want to, but they work really good. They catch fire fast. They would be good enough to start a fire, like put the rest of your stuff in there after you get it going. You can set your pot right on there, which I have. It's in the bag. And then just simply make your darn meal for that night. And speaking of the meal, I put these in Mountain House MREs. This one here is one of my favorites, so I have this one in here, and I have one other one also, which is scrambled eggs for breakfast. So, you know, you gotta nourish yourself. Okay, down the line, I think we're to the last part here. Also, if it's wintertime here, it's gonna be colder than heck, so I put in a heavy set of gloves. These are thermal insulated. They have Kevlar on the back of them, so you can't bump into brush or whatever. They'd be good in the brush. They also have Kevlar on the fingers. So they're just overall, I believe in having something good, you know. The insides of the palm are leather. So I stick these in there just in case. So all this stuff will fit in this bag because there's not that much there. That's why I carry a small bag and just the essentials to get me through 1, maybe 2 days till I can get to a location that's safe. And so that's really all I have for today. It's going to be the bug out bag stuff, you know. I want to remind you guys, though, we have a live stream on Wednesday. And on that day is when I write down all the people that walk into the chat room. I write everybody's name down. And then when I go live on Saturday, then we pick one of those names and they win a logo sticker. And I just started doing this on my last Saturday live stream. But once a month, I'm going to have a subscriber giveaway. It's going to be 2 drawings on Saturday night. One for the logo sticker, and the second one will be for a subscriber giveaway. Now, here is the deal for the subscriber giveaway. You're going to have to stay all the way through the end of the stream to actually wait for the drawing. If you're not there when I pull that name out, then I'll just continue on until I find somebody that has enough interest to stay through the whole stream. We'll keep pulling the names till one of you are in the room. Now, last Saturday, excuse me for the blurriness, okay? Last Saturday, I pulled a name out, and the person wasn't there, but I wanted to get it started, so I just went ahead and fulfilled it. And that winner was Milky Way Weekly. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Milky Way Weekly, you need to get over there and check his channel out and give him some support, because he is pretty good content. He has a lot of scenarios that he brings up, and he usually has guests on his show. So if you don't know about Milky Way Weekly, get over there and check him out, okay? Very nice young man. Another thing is, on Saturdays, I already said this, but Saturdays we're live at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So on Wednesdays we're live at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So all these times. And then the last announcement I have for you guys is I'm going to start streaming. I'm thinking, I haven't really, it's between 2 days, but I'm thinking about streaming either on Tuesdays or Thursdays. I want your feedback on that. I'm going to live stream then, and then we're going to do like a, that stream is going to be for support other channels. So you'll want to come in so you can sub up and down, all that stuff. You guys know the routine. It's not going to be a sub for sub, because I don't believe in those. Yeah, go to a sub for sub channel, and all you do is you get a bunch of subscribers, but most of them drop off, unsubscribe from you, and they don't even tell you about it, you know. So I have a real bad issue with that. You guys know that. So all right, that's it for today, you guys. It's as you know, I love all of you to death. I can't do any of this without you. Oh yeah, I noticed that's the Wall of Fame. It's got a cutout in it, and if you'd watched my video on that, you'd know why it's cut out like that. So it's God bless you, God bless me, and God bless U.S. of A. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching.